Hey, how's it going everybody? This is Awais back with another video on the channel, and today I've got a very interesting video for you. I am going to be testing web browser speed using speedometer on 3 computers. The first computer is MacBook Pro 16-inch with the latest M1 Pro chip with 10-core processor. The second MacBook Pro we have a 16-inch MacBook Pro from 2019 with Intel i7, 32GB RAM and 16 GB on the M1 Pro. And also I have this MacBook Air with it's basically a base model. So what we're gonna do is we are going to use 3 browsers: Safari, Chrome and Firefox. First test we're gonna do is going to be on Safari on all 3 computers and see what scores we get. Next I'm gonna run the same test on Chrome and let's see what results we get, and then on the Firefox. Okay, so let's start our test on M1 Pro, on Safari browser, on Intel i7 and then on MacBook Air. Okay, so we have the results on M1 Pro 16-inch. We have 256, Intel 16-inch we got 102, and we also have results on MacBook Air, which is 263.3. And by looking at these results, guess what? MacBook Air actually won. Now let's go and run the next test, which is going to be on Firefox on all 3 computers. First, let's do the Firefox on MacBook Air, Firefox on Intel, and Firefox on M1 Pro. M1 Pro finished, so we got 206. On Firefox, M1 Pro actually beat MacBook Air by 2 points. And the difference is actually quite significant compared to Intel and Apple Silicon. So we got 80 points on Intel MacBook Pro 16-inch. The last test we're going to run is going to be Google Chrome, and I'm running a native Google Chrome on these 2 MacBooks, which are Apple Silicon ones. So I'm going to run on Chrome, and let's run on the Chrome on Intel as well. And on MacBook Air, let's start the test on Chrome as well. So this is going to be very interesting, because if MacBook Air beats this M1 Pro, I'll be very surprised. And yeah, you can see for yourself how these computers are performing and what is the difference between MacBook M1 versus MacBook Pro. This is 10-core processor, 8 high efficiency core, 2 low power core, and this is MacBook Air with M1, which is 4 high performance core and 4 efficiency core. So let's see. Okay, again MacBook Air beat all these 2 big computers. So we have result 211 on MacBook Air. Intel, poor guy, still going on. So we just wait for this to finish, and you can see how these browser performs on all 3 computers. So if you're in the market of buying Intel MacBook Air, you might get a better deal. But you see what is the difference between these 3 computers. So we got the result of 70, and we also have a result of 259 on M1 Pro, 70 on MacBook, 70 on Intel, and then 211 on MacBook Air. Okay, so I hope you like this comparison, and I'm pretty excited for this M1 16-inch MacBook Pro. I'm going to do a lot of testing and a lot of comparison between Intel 16-inch and M1 Pro. If you want me to test anything, please write down in the comments below, and I will try to create a video and test on these 2 computers and also on MacBook Air. So yeah, I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.